Hey, boys and girls. It's time for Uncle Jay Explains the News. Now here's the guy who helps little minds understand big news stories, Uncle Jay.
Hi, boys and girls. Sorry we've been away for a few weeks, but we're back just in time to wish everybody a happy Passover and a happy Easter. And good wishes to all the peeps of the world. Well, Uncle Jay's news word for this week, before we get to this week's news word, I should warn you, it might make some of you nervous, but don't worry, it's not going to go where you think it's going to go. The word is evolve. Now, this word has many, you promised. This word has many different meanings, and one of the meanings is in the news all the time, and that is things change, slowly or quickly. And that's exactly what the news is, things that have changed in the world since the last time you looked up from your phone. For instance, in the country of Ukraine, the borders there seem to evolve every couple of weeks. Russian President Vladimir Putin says he's trying to be the good guy in all of this and keep things peaceful. But some people think he's being more like the guy we fought against several years ago, or like the guy we fought against many years ago. Here in America, President Obama is very concerned about the events in Ukraine, and there are some people who are pressuring him to act more like an American avenger and to man up, more like the president that we had a couple of years ago. It's hard to know what to do. Well, something else that tends to evolve and change each year is the list of best and worst jobs. This year's list just came out, and Uncle Jay couldn't help noticing that broadcaster is number 5 on the list of worst jobs, and only 2 years ago it was number 10. You may not be aware of what Uncle Jay's real job is at the moment. Now, boys and girls, there are some things in the world that seem to, but they don't really. They pretty much stay the same. Most of it comes from Hollywood, where the definition of a new idea is a remake of an old idea with a bigger budget. Now, some species in Hollywood do sometimes face extinction, like careers, at least until the next Pirates of the Caribbean comes out. And now it's time to answer one of your news questions. This week it comes from Phil in Salt Lake City. Hi, Phil. Phil writes, "Dear Uncle Jay, I don't understand the latest internet security danger called Heartbleed. How come my virus protection software can't just send out a patch for it?" Thanks, Phil. Well, it's really too hard to explain, but here's the important part. The best way to protect yourself. Change the passwords that you use, all of them, and make them hard to guess. You can help yourself remember a password by making up a little sentence from its letters. For instance, parents are strict, so we obey rules daily. Nobody will ever figure that one out. Don't forget, you can see more and send your questions at UncleJayExplains.com. Check back every Monday most Mondays when Uncle Jay explains the news. And remember, a great kid is great news.